Hello, my name's Greg. I'm just going for a walk this morning and look at these nice flowers here. Very nice indeed. But what I'm wanting to talk about this morning as I'm walking around during this lockdown period is goal setting during COVID, or even self-reflecting. See, we're in total lockdown at the moment, and we go in Sydney here, and you go, well, what can I do? What is there to do? I'm so frustrated. I'm getting stressed. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. But you know, one thing we often forget to do in life, we forget to actually just take that time to relax, to reflect on our lives, to even think about our life goals, our career goals, our life in general, because we don't reflect. If you think of how we were before COVID, we were constantly in that 9 to 5 sort of thing of get up in the morning, catch our train, drive to work all day, get home 6-7 p.m, and really that was our life. Do whatever other family duties we had, etc. But we rarely actually stop and actually do some serious self-reflection on our life. We often stop, or we often don't stop, and actually do some real serious planning about what we want to achieve, where we want to go in our lives, and also what we need to be happy. We don't do this because we're so consumed with the routine of life. And fair enough, we have things to do, we've got money to earn, but now we've got all this extra time on our hands. We've got this extra time to reflect. We've got this extra time to actually think about things. We've got more thinking time actually, because we are sitting around doing nothing. Like for me, I did some serious self-reflection, but on what I wanted for the rest of my life at the age of 47, going, what have I not achieved, or what have I let go and not done in my life, or what do I really want to do? And yes, we have some traffic there, but now I start to think about, well, I want to be happy in life. I want to achieve my goals. I want to get out there, start ticking that bucket list of things I want to do. So I did start doing that. I spent some of this time sitting down thinking about the last 20 years of my life, things that I'd kept saying I want to do, I want to achieve. And whether it be career, whether it be life, whether it be personal, I did this, and it's been actually quite rewarding, actually spending that quality time reflecting upon these things, reflecting upon my own happiness, my own goals, what I actually need. And in my EAP sort of role, I've had a lot of that stuff too. I've had a lot of people ringing up, feeling lost. When I say EAP role, I'm talking about, it's a counselling role that I have, and employee assistance programs. And so I started to think about all these things, career, life, where I wanted to live, what I wanted to do, and yeah, and I've come up with a clear, structured plan, which I'm even saving towards right now. And I've decided that, well, no one's going to stop me in my goals anymore. No one's going to stop me in my dreams. I'm in control of my life. I'm in control of the direction I want to take. I'm not going to let any organisation or any individual stop me from living my life and being happy. And it's quite surprising during the morning here, seeing so many cars on the road, but I'm guessing there's essential services, generally speaking. So what I sort of encourage you to do is to, if you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling lost during this COVID period, and you've got all this extra time on your hands, then sit back and start to think about some of these things. Start to think about where you're going career-wise. Do a bit of a career audit. Just crossing the road here. Sit back, look at the career you're doing, see whether it's really what you want to do. Do a bit of a reflection on what other pathways you could take career-wise. Start to map it out. Maybe not make a decision during COVID, because the employment's a bit up and down. If you've got a stable job, keep it. But what I'm really saying is that you need to reflect upon whether the career pathway that you're actually on is the right one. And yeah, I'm gradually changing my career pathway, working towards new skills, working towards new knowledge, and I'm starting to feel happier for it because I have this clear pathway. So that's one thing, looking at career. Another thing I sort of encourage you to do is sit back and look at about life. If you're an individual, for example, sit back and reflect about, what is it that I want from life? What is it that I want to achieve? Long-term wise, do I want to travel? Do I want to live in a different state? Do I want to live in a different country? What is it that I really want? Do some reflection on this. Do I want kids? Do I want to get married? What sort of... think about all that stuff. So think about where you want to live, what you want to do career-wise, what you want to study at university, at TAFE, college, whatever. And sit back and do some real critical self-reflection for yourself. Nice quiet street. I got off the main street because it was just a bit too noisy, and haven't upgraded myself on this GoPro for the media attachments yet, and here's little babies in the house. Anyway, so life, if you're a couple, spend this time sitting about, not only thinking about individual goals, because it's important to think about those things, but think about like where you want to be in the next 5 years, where you want to be in the next 10 years, but think about couple goals, family goals. Start to do some of that re-evaluation and planning, because you may not get this opportunity again. This is a great opportunity to do a bit of a review on life generally. So I just encourage you to look at these things. Well, that's my little ramble for the day. Just think about your goals and think about your life plans. Do some self-reflection on life just overall. And you never know. You might find that by doing that clear self-reflection, that clear planning, that clear life mapping, that you may start going down to a better path to happiness, which you ignored previously because you were so caught up in the routines. lavender, like lavender. Or it could be just simple, like a lot of people are doing, renovation of their houses. And yeah, it's a great time for that too. People are doing a lot of gardening, reshaping their gardens, planting new flowers, reshaping your life space as such. People are up for their morning playground. So yes, that's sort of my little ramble today. So just reflect on life. Think about it. Spend some of this free time just doing a bit of a life checkup. Anyway, I guess I'll leave you for now. And if you liked my little walk this morning and a bit of a philosophical chat, then hit like and subscribe, and as I continue to share my thoughts and my ideas as I walk around and do different things. Anyway, have a good day.